Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital predictions wonder if Jason Mourning is slowly turning back into the old Quatermain version of himself on the ABC daytime drama. Ever since Jason Mourning's return to General Hospital, he seemed a bit different. No doubt, working undercover for the FBI changed him. Not because he wanted to uphold the law, but because he was keeping Carly Corinthos Spencer out of prison. The big difference in Jason was that he was no longer living solely for mob boss Sonny Corinthos and the mob. He was making his own choices and not just following Sonny's orders on General Hospital. And because Sonny turned his back on him at first, Jason's only job was working at Corinthos Coffee because he's part owner. Currently, he and Sonny are close again now that the Kingpin's mental health is back intact. But Jason is still different. He's been working with Police Commissioner Anna Devane on and off, and they have become somewhat friends. General Hospital even hinted at a romance between them, which might still happen down the road. Then Jason Mourning, Steve Burton, turned down Sonny Corinthos. Maurice Bernard offered to take over the business. He was thinking about his son, Danny Mourning, Asher Antonizin, and keeping him safe. He is even living in the Quatermain mansion again to be close to Danny. Indeed, Jason appears to be softer and less like a mindless thug just doing Sonny's bidding. Then, more recently, he surprised everyone when he sided with his aunt, Tracy Quatermain, Jane Elliott, over Sonny. But it wasn't really Tracy he was choosing. It was his mother, Monica Quatermain, Leslie Charleson. For a while now, on General Hospital, her health has been declining, and the family drama and tragedies aren't helping matters. Also, Monica's portrayer, Leslie Charleson, has passed away in real life. So it's only a short matter of time before the Kiers lose Monica. And when that time comes, it may impact Jason more than he anticipates. Of course, he will be devastated. But it may also change something in them. When Jason's mom, Monica, passes away, it may flip a switch in him on General Hospital. Currently, he still doesn't remember his life before the car accident with his brother, A.G. Quatermain, Sean Cannon, in 1995. It left him permanently brain damaged and took his memory. That's when he started working for Sonny and became Jason Mourning. However, Monica Quatermain will likely pass away soon on General Hospital. When she does, Jason's memories may come flooding back. Then he might want to be closer to his kid family once he can remember being a part of it and loving them. The GH showrunners could very well have a good reason for the gradual change in Jason. Indeed, he seems to be shifting from mobster to a stand-up citizen of Port Charles. Indeed, he still loves Sonny like family. But even Sonny wants to get out of the mob biz. That could be another clue that suggests a new Jason. Again, it looks like it's been in the works since his return. If he can recall his life prior to the accident, he may truly want to rejoin his family. Maybe he will even change his name back to Quatermain. Furthermore, he may even remember his desire to be a doctor. Perhaps he'll have a future at General Hospital. Also, Jason Mourning might find love again. Perhaps with the lovely Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. Surely it's a possibility because a lot of things are changing in PC these days. Before we know it, we could have a brand new or old Jason. GH is shocking and unpredictable these days. Don't miss a minute to see if Stone Cold Jason Mourning goes back to being Jason Quatermain after all these years on the ABC soap opera. For decades, Jason Mourning has been one of the most beloved and enigmatic characters on General Hospital. Portrayed by the talented Steve Burton, Jason's journey has been filled with twists, turns, and dramatic moments that have left fans constantly guessing about his future. One of the most fascinating aspects of Jason's character is his complicated relationship with the Quatermain family. Once a proud heir to the Quatermain fortune, Jason's transformation into a mob enforcer known as Jason Mourning severed most of his ties to the family, yet his story has always circled back to them. As the soap opera continues to evolve, many fans are wondering, will Jason ever return to his Quatermain roots, and could he once again embrace his legacy as a member of one of Port Charles' most influential families? Jason Mourning, originally born Jason Quatermain, was raised in the lap of luxury as part of the wealthy and powerful Quatermain clan. The Quatermains are known for their wealth, power, and privilege, but they are also infamous for their dysfunction and internal struggles. Jason's early years were marked by his close relationship with his mother, Monica, and his father, Alan. However, his relationship with his extended family, particularly his grandfather Edward and brother AJ, was often strained, as the Quatermains could be ruthless, manipulative, and controlling. Jason's life took a dramatic turn when he was involved in a car accident that led to a traumatic brain injury. After the accident, Jason's personality shifted dramatically. He became more withdrawn, and he struggled with memory loss, which created a sense of emotional detachment from his former life. With the help of his mother Monica, Jason attempted to reclaim his place within the Quatermain family, but it wasn't long before he found himself at odds with them. Jason's greatest transformation came after he left the Quatermains behind, choosing instead to embrace a life of crime and becoming a key figure in the Port Charles mob. His decision to work for Sonny Corinthos, one of the most powerful mob bosses in the area, marked a pivotal moment in Jason's journey. No longer a privileged heir to the Quatermain estate, Jason became known as Jason Morgan, a ruthless and calculating enforcer who would do whatever it took to protect his friends and loved ones, even if it meant breaking the law. This transformation was partly a result of his brain injury and memory loss, which caused Jason to reject his old life and embrace the dangerous world of organized crime. His relationships with family members, especially with his mother Monica and his brother AJ, became strained as he found himself at odds with their moral compass. Monica, always hopeful that Jason would return to the family fold, struggled to reconcile her son's new life with the man she had raised. Yet, despite his violent and often criminal actions, Jason never lost his deep love for his mother, which is one of the defining traits of his character. Over time, Jason became more entrenched in the world of organized crime, and his ties to the Quatermains grew increasingly distant. However, his actions were often driven by his deep sense of loyalty to his friends and family. He was always the first to protect those he loved, even if it meant sacrificing his own safety and well-being. This sense of duty, loyalty, and selflessness made Jason one of the most complex characters on the show, and it ensured that his connection to the Quatermain family, no matter how strained, was never completely severed. As General Hospital continues to evolve, the question of whether Jason will return to the Quatermain family remains relevant. Over the years, his life has been marked by dramatic shifts, from his mob dealings to his personal relationships. He has faced many challenges, from near-death experiences to betrayal from those he trusted most. But as of late, Jason's character has undergone another transformation, one that could potentially lead him back to the Quatermain fold. Recently, Jason's relationships with the Quatermains have started to evolve once again. Although he has always maintained a somewhat strained connection with his family, particularly with his mother Monica and his sister-in-law Carly Corinthos, there have been moments where Jason's love for his family has taken center stage. His willingness to protect his family, including the children of his brother AJ, has shown that, despite his years in the mob, he still has a strong sense of duty to the Quatermain legacy. Additionally, there have been several hints throughout the series that Jason may be moving away from his mob ties. His involvement with Sonny has always been central to his character, but as the tides of power shift in Port Charles, Jason may find himself questioning whether his role in the mob is still worth the sacrifices he has made. If Jason ever wanted to reclaim his life as a Quatermain, it would likely require him to make a difficult decision to leave the dangerous world of organized crime behind. As of now, it seems unlikely that Jason will completely return to his Quatermain roots. His connection to the Quatermain family remains complicated by his past actions and his choice to lead a life outside of their world. However, that doesn't mean that there isn't potential for growth or change. For Jason to return fully to the Quatermain family, several key factors would need to fall into place. First, Jason would have to make peace with his complicated past and reconcile his feelings of betrayal and distance from the family. This could be facilitated by an event that forces Jason to reflect on his actions and their impact on those around him. For example, if the Quatermains were to face a serious crisis or threat, Jason might feel compelled to come to their aid and re-establish his connection to the family. Another crucial aspect would be his relationship with Monica. Monica has always been a stabilizing influence in Jason's life, and a potential reunion with his mother could serve as the emotional catalyst for him to rejoin the Quatermains. In order for Jason to become a full-fledged Quatermain once again, he would need to regain the trust of his family, particularly his mother, and reconcile his mob past with their more traditional values. Additionally, Jason's involvement in the mob has always kept him at arm's length from the Quatermains. If Jason were to choose to leave his mob ties behind, it would require a significant shift in his character arc. A drastic change in the power dynamics of Port Charles, or a new antagonist who forces Jason to reconsider his priorities, could lead to this shift. Will Jason Morgan ever turn back into a full-fledged Quatermain? The answer is complex, and it likely depends on how the writers choose to develop Jason's character in the future. While it may not be a straightforward path back to the Quatermain mansion, the door is always open for change in the world of General Hospital. Jason's deep ties to his family, particularly his love for his mother Monica, coupled with his growing sense of dissatisfaction with his life as a mobster, could ultimately lead him back to the Quatermain fold. At the heart of Jason's journey is the constant struggle between the man he used to be and the man he has become. Whether or not he will fully embrace his Quatermain legacy remains to be seen, but the possibility of a return is certainly on the horizon. Only time will tell if Jason Morgan can find a way to balance his past with his present and ultimately reclaim his place within the iconic Quatermain family.